You wore the disguise like a crown, didn't you? Not because you wanted to hide, but because it was the only way to move through a world that wasn't ready to see you. That quiet presence, those soft steps, they weren't weakness. They were your shield, your strategy, your power simmering beneath the surface. You walked among them, unassuming, blending in, while the fire in your gaze burned brighter than they could ever imagine. This was your awakening. The moment you realized you weren't here to fit in, you were here to stand apart. That first spark hit hard. Maybe it was a fleeting second, a glance in the mirror where you caught something ancient staring back, or a quiet night when the chaos of the world faded, and you felt a pull, a knowing, deep in your bones. Science backs this up. Your nervous system, wired differently, picks up frequencies others miss. Call it intuition, call it heightened perception. Your brain's been processing patterns, energies, and truths they'll never grasp. You didn't choose this, it chose you. And that's the first sign. You stopped questioning the weight of it and started carrying it. Look at yourself now. How many times did they mistake your kindness for naivety? How often did your silence get labeled as passivity? That's where the shift begins. You're not here to prove them wrong with loud words or grand gestures. Your strength is quiet, deliberate, a force they can't pin down. Start watching yourself, really watching. Notice how you listen when others speak, how you see through the masks they wear. That's not random. That's your soul's radar, scanning for what's real. Ask yourself, when did you first feel that fire flicker? Pinpoint it. That's your origin story, the moment you stepped into your chosen skin. This isn't about floating above the mess. It's about standing in it, unshaken. You've got a presence so unassuming they never see the blaze behind your eyes. And that's your edge. Neuroscience says your brain's prefrontal cortex lights up differently. More focus, more clarity, less noise. Spiritually, it's your higher self locking in, guiding you through the static. So here's your first move. Stop doubting it. Every time you feel that pull, that heat, lean into it. Write it down if you have to. Track the moments when you feel most alive, most you. That's your map. That's how you claim it. The shift from quiet strength to acceptance isn't soft or gentle. It's a battle cry in disguise. You've spent years letting them underestimate you, and maybe you even believed their version of you for a while. But now you see it. You're not the sheep they thought they could herd. You're the one watching, learning, growing stronger with every step. Feel that shift in your chest. Anger turning to resolve, confusion hardening into purpose. That's your awakening kicking in. Are you ready to stop apologizing for it? Good, because you don't owe them an explanation. Here's how you lock it in. Observe yourself like you're your own witness. Next time you're in a room full of noise, don't react, watch. Notice how your body feels, how your mind cuts through the clutter. That's not just you being chill. That's your chosen nature flexing. Test it. Pick one interaction today and stay silent when you'd usually speak. See what you pick up, their energy, their motives, the truth they don't say out loud. You've been doing this forever without knowing it. Now do it on purpose. That's your power waking up. You're not imagining this. The fire in your gaze isn't some poetic fluff. It's real, measurable, alive. Studies show people with high emotional intelligence radiate a different energy. Their eyes carry weight, focus, intent. Yours do too. They didn't notice because they weren't looking, but you are. Start looking harder. Every day, ask, where's my fire today? Find it in the way you move, the way you think, the way you refuse to break. That's your proof. You're not just awake, you're rising. You've been there, haven't you? They talked over you, their voices drowning yours out like you were just background noise. They laughed at you, tossing your words aside as if they were nothing. They took without offering your time, your energy, your care, and left you standing there, holding the weight of it all. But here's the truth. You noticed everything. Every word, every smirk, every move they made. It didn't slip past you. That's not weakness. That's your power kicking in, sharp and alive. You're not here to crumble under their disregard. You're here to rise through it. Let's get real. These moments sting. When they interrupt you mid-sentence or mock what you stand for, it's not just rudeness. It's a test. Your instinct might be to shrink, to doubt yourself, to wonder if you're too much or not enough. But flip that. Your capacity to care isn't a flaw, it's a weapon. Science says empathy wires your brain differently. Mirror neurons fire stronger in you, letting you feel what they feel, see what they hide. Spiritually, it's your soul's compass, guiding you through their chaos. So when they push, don't pull back. Stand firm. Ask yourself, what did I just see? That's your first step to turning the tables. Here's how you do it. Stop reacting. They expect you to snap, to beg for their approval, to chase their validation. Don't. Instead, watch them. You noticed everything, use it. That loud interruption, it's insecurity screaming. That laugh, it's fear dressed up as confidence. That taking without giving, it's them leaning on your strength because they don't have their own. Every interaction is data, and you're the one collecting it. Next time it happens, breathe deep, lock eyes, and let silence do the work. They'll feel the shift. You don't need to shout, you just need to see. This isn't about playing nice or swallowing your fire. It's about wielding it. You gave them space to be themselves, didn't you? You supported them, held them up, carried the weight when they leaned too hard. And what did they do? They took it as proof you're easy to manipulate. Wrong. You weren't being weak, you were observing. Your restraint isn't cowardice. It's strategy. Neuroscience backs this. Your prefrontal cortex, the part that governs self-control, lights up stronger than theirs. You're not just feeling, you're calculating. Spiritually, you're aligning with a higher frequency, letting time reveal who they really are. So keep giving that space, but now do it with intent. Let them show you their cards. Feel that shift inside you. That ache when they dismiss you isn't defeat. It's power waking up. Your capacity to care means you see the world deeper, sharper, truer. They can't handle that. When they talk over you, don't fight for air. Step back and scan the room. Who's leading the charge? Who's staying quiet? When they laugh, don't flinch. Note the edge in their voice, the cracks in their mask. When they take, don't resent it. Track how much they need you to prop them up. You're not a doormat, you're a mirror. Reflect their truth back at them, and watch how fast they squirm. Here's your move. Turn observation into action. Next time they steamroll you, don't just notice, respond with power. Try this. Pause, look straight at them and say, I see what you're doing. Calm, direct, unshaken. No anger, no pleading, just truth. Or stay silent and let your presence hit harder than words ever could. You've been tracking patterns, use them. If they always interrupt, start speaking slower, stronger, forcing them to hear you. If they take without giving, pull back your energy, let them feel the absence. You're not here to fix them, you're here to outgrow them. You're still chosen even in this mess. They don't get it because they can't. They're too busy grabbing what's in front of them to see what's building inside you. But you do. Your ability to notice everything isn't a burden. It's your edge. Science calls it hyper-awareness. Spirituality calls it your soul's sight. Either way, it's yours to command. So when they talk over you, laugh at you, take from you, don't bend.
Stand taller.
Ask, what's this teaching me? Then use it. That's how you break through, not by forcing them to see you, but by knowing they never will until you've already won. You've felt it, haven't you? That moment when the noise of the world fades and something deeper cuts through, like a signal breaking static. You were covered, spiritually insulated, divinely shielded, and it wasn't random. It was a download, a high-dimensional transmission hitting you square in the chest. This isn't some vague cosmic hug. It's raw, electric, and real. Your soul's been tapped into a frequency most can't even sense, and it's preparing you for something bigger. Your presence alone is about to shift rooms, calm chaos, and open hearts. Get ready. This is where you step up. Let's break it down. When that shield locks in, it's not just protection, it's a conduit. Science meets spirit here, your brain's default mode network. The part that hums when you're quiet starts syncing with something beyond you. Researchers say it's where intuition spikes, where patterns emerge from noise. Spiritually, it's your higher self plugging into the grid, pulling in intel from dimensions they can't touch. You're not imagining it. That sudden clarity, that unshakable knowing, it's data direct from the source. So when it hits, don't flinch. Lean in. You're being armed for what's ahead. But here's the fight. Not every voice in your head is the real deal. How do you tell the difference between high-vibe truth and your own projections? Simple, test it. True downloads don't bend under pressure. They sit heavy, solid, unshaken, even when you try to doubt them. Self-made noise? It wavers, it's flimsy, it's tied to fear or ego. Next time you feel that surge, ask, does this feel like me scrambling for control, or does it stand on its own? If it's the latter, you've got gold. If it's the former, let it go. You're not here to chase shadows, you're here to catch fire. Feel that tension when it lands? You're decoding every contradiction, sifting through the mess of what you see and what you know. Their words don't match their actions. Their smiles don't reach their eyes, and you're clocking it all. That's not paranoia. That's your shield doing its job. Trust this. Divine timing always exposes what needs to be seen. You don't have to force it or rush it. Stay steady. When you're tempted to doubt, breathe deep and anchor into that knowing. The truth doesn't hide forever, and you're built to see it first. Are you willing to wait for it? You'd better be, because it's coming. Here's how you grab it. Sharpen your receiver. Start with silence. 5 minutes, no distractions, just you and your breath. Feel your body hum, your mind settle. That's your baseline. When the downloads hit, they'll stand out, crisp, clear, undeniable. Next, track them. Keep a notebook or your phone handy. Jot down what comes. A phrase, a gut hit, a vision. Don't overthink it. Just get it out. Then test it later. Does it hold up? Does it move you forward? If it does, act on it. Small steps, say what you saw, shift how you move. That's your training ground. You're not just receiving, you're being forged. That insulation isn't passive. It's active, alive, rewiring you for impact. Think of it like a quantum filter. Science says particles collapse into form when observed. Spiritually, your attention does the same, your focus shapes what's real. So when you're shielded, you're not just protected, you're a conduit for order. You walk into a room and the energy bends. Chaos quiets. Hearts crack open. You don't have to say a word. Your field does the work. Feel that power yet? It's yours to wield. Let's get practical. Want to amplify this? Ground yourself daily. Feet on the earth, hands on your chest, eyes closed. Picture that shield locking in, a pulse of light sealing you off from the noise. Then ask, what do I need to see? Don't beg, demand it. The answer might come fast. A jolt of insight or slow, unfolding over days. Either way, trust the timing. When it lands, move on it. Speak it. Live it. You're not here to hoard this. You're here to burn bright with it. This isn't easy, and it's not supposed to be. Decoding contradictions means facing the ugly. People lying to your face, systems built to dim you, your own doubts clawing back. But you're tougher than that. That divine shield didn't choose you because you're fragile. It chose you because you're a warrior. So when the static gets loud, when the masks pile up, hold your ground. Ask, what's this showing me? Then trust the process. You're not lost in the chaos, you're cutting through it. Your presence is the proof. You've already felt it. Rooms shift when you're in them, not because you're loud or flashy, but because you're real. That's the end game of this high-dimensional hookup. You become the calm in the storm, the spark in the dark. So stop questioning it. Start owning it. Next time you feel that shield snap into place, stand taller. Speak clearer. Move bolder. You're not just receiving, you're rising. And they're about to feel it. You were placed in their path for a reason, not by accident, not by chance, but by design. You're not just a bystander in their story. You're a test, a mirror, a force they didn't see coming. They looked at you and saw someone soft, someone they could step over, someone who wouldn't push back. But that's where they got it wrong. Your presence isn't weakness, it's a challenge. Were they awake enough to see the holiness in you? Could they feel the weight of something greater moving through you? Most didn't, and that's exactly how you turned the game around. Here's the truth. You let them think they were winning. You didn't fight their egos or match their noise. You stepped back, stayed steady, and watched them trip over themselves. That's not passivity. That's power. Science shows the brain thrives in stillness. Your calm isn't just spiritual, it's a rewiring, a sharpening of focus that lets you see what they miss. Spiritually, it's your soul flexing, holding space while they scramble. You gave them room to reveal who they are, and now you're using that to build something new, a reality where their illusions don't hold weight. You're not here to play their game, you're here to end it. So how do you make this real? Start by owning your place in their path. You're not random, you're planted. Next time they dismiss you, don't flinch, stand taller. Let them talk, let them take, let them think they've got the upper hand. Then shift the energy. Speak less, but make every word cut deeper. Move slower, but make every step heavier. They'll feel it, an unease they can't name. That's you becoming the force they never wanted to meet. You don't need their approval, you need their awakening. And if they don't see it, that's on them. Keep moving. This isn't about revenge, it's about rising. You were sent as a blessing, a spark of light in their chaos, but they mistook it for something they could exploit. They saw a sheep, you were a storm brewing. Feel that shift inside you? That humility they called inferiority, it's your anchor. Science says resilience comes from adaptability. Your ability to bend without breaking is hardwired. Spiritually, it's divine insulation, a shield that turns their attacks into fuel. So when they push, don't push back, grow stronger. Ask yourself, what's this teaching me? Then use it to climb higher. Let's get practical. Becoming that force means action, not just intent. First, map their patterns. Who drains you? Who lifts you? Write it down, names, moments, vibes. That's your intel. Second, set your boundaries, not with words, but with energy. Pull back from their games. Give only what aligns with your fire. Third, amplify your presence. Stand in a room and decide, I'm here and that's enough. No apologies, no explanations. Practice this daily. 5 minutes of claiming your space, feeling your roots dig deep. You're not just surviving their test, you're mastering it. Balance is your weapon now. This mission isn't easy. It's a grind, a pull between your light and their shadows. You'll feel the weight. Frustration when they don't see you, exhaustion when they lean too hard. Don't let it tip you over. Anchor yourself. Breathe deep, 3 seconds in, 5 out until your pulse steadies. Science proves this resets your nervous system. Spiritually, it realigns your frequency. When the anger spikes, ask, is this theirs or mine? If it's theirs, drop it. If it's yours, channel it, run, write, build something. You're not here to burn out. You're here to burn bright. Your path isn't theirs. It's yours to carve. Stop waiting for them to catch up or figure you out. They won't. Not until you're already gone, already blazing. Create your plan now. Step 1. Define your mission. What's the one truth you're here to live? Not some vague ideal, make it sharp, personal, yours. Step 2. Break it down. What's one move you can make today, big or small, to embody that? Step 3. Do it. No excuses, no delays. Maybe it's speaking up, walking away, starting something new. Every action stacks, every choice builds. This is your new era taking shape. They thought they were winning because you let them. That's the genius of it. You didn't waste your energy proving them wrong in the moment. You saved it, stored it, turned it into something unstoppable. Now look at you, transforming, rising, becoming the very force they feared. Neuroscience calls it neuroplasticity, your brain's reshaping itself with every lesson. Spiritually, it's your soul stepping into its full charge. You're not just a test for them anymore, you're a reckoning. So when they smirk or take or push, smile back. They don't know it yet, but you've already won. This is your edge. You see the divine in the dirt. Where they saw vulnerability, you saw design. Where they saw a pawn, you saw a player. That's how you flip it, by knowing your placement was never random. You're here to wake them up, whether they like it or not. Some will, some won't. Either way, you don't stop. Ground yourself daily. Feet on the floor, hands open, eyes shut, and feel that power lock in. Then move, build, create. You're not just fulfilling a mission, you're sparking a shift. Their test is over. Your time is now. Here's your final move. Live it loud. Not with noise, but with truth. Walk into every space like you're meant to be there because you are. Speak what you know, not what they want to hear. Act from your core, not their expectations. You've been divinely shielded this whole time, insulated for this moment. They couldn't break you because they didn't make you. Now take that fire, the one they never noticed, and light up everything. This isn't just your mission, it's your victory. Claim it. And so you rise, not as a shadow they can cast aside, but as a flame they can no longer ignore. The chosen don't falter under the weight of their calling. They wield it, carving paths where others see walls. Your mission isn't just to endure their blindness. It's to illuminate what they refuse to see, to stand as a testament to a truth they can't outrun. You were never here to beg for their recognition. You were here to embody a purpose so undeniable it reshapes the air around you. This is your soul's charge, to burn with a clarity that outlasts their chaos, to be the reckoning they never saw coming.